how to start this video. You know, it's been like more than 6 months since I've been on this channel. I just kind of got really busy with life. My family came to visit Vietnam. My sister was staying with me. Just got really focused on life and just didn't really think about it. But I'm gonna try to get back to it. No promises that I'll make lots of videos, but I'm gonna try. So I just thought I'd give you guys a little life update. I have been doing a lot more flute gigs, playing in orchestra more. I think I, mentioned that in my last video or two, but I've just been, really my career has been going in the direction that I always wanted to, so that's been amazing. I've been taking like a dance class, so that's been awesome. Yeah, I think like life has just been going really well and I'm super thankful for that. No complaints here. Everything's been pretty chill, pretty normal. So you guys can like tell me in the comments what you want to see from me, like what kind of videos you want me to make. I have been learning Vietnamese like every week and my Vietnamese is getting so much better. So I've already made a couple videos of me speaking in Vietnamese, so I will try to like upload something, maybe do like an interview with my husband in Vietnamese or with my Vietnamese teacher. Yeah, so I know you guys have been wanting to see that, so I will try to include that in this video. After 6 months of the dry, sunny season, which I don't think I was vlogging during that time, it was just so hot. The rainy season is finally here. I love rainy season. And the sky is so beautiful today, so I'll show you, because the rain just like makes all the clouds like, so everything looks so clear. It's so nice, so I'll show you. So it is the next day and I asked on my Instagram what questions people would have for me about my life here, because it's been a long time since I've done a Q&A. So I got a few questions and I'm just gonna go through them and try to answer the best I can. So I got several questions about food. So the first question I had was, what are some common meals that we eat here? So that's kind of a hard question to answer because we eat so many different types of food from like all different countries, because we live in a very international area, so we have access to really good food from all over the world. So I feel like we eat a huge variety of food, but common Vietnamese meals that we eat would be like whenever we do go out to eat Vietnamese food, we always get probably we would always get spring rolls, like fresh spring rolls. Morning glory, which is like, I would say it's kind of similar to like green beans, sort of. It's like a green, thin, leafy vegetable, and they cook it in like garlic, and it's really good. It's very like simple, but it's very tasty. That's probably our favorite like greens dish. We always get like some kind of fish hot pot, something with like whitefish, lots of vegetables, like all kinds of vegetables you put in it, tomato, tons of greens, and I really like the broth that has like herbs like dill in it. Like the thing I love about Vietnamese dishes is the broth is always so rich and has so much depth of flavor. And then you eat it with like little white rice noodles in your own little bowl, and then you pour like the hot pot into your little bowl. So that's normally what we would get if we go out. Oh, we also will normally get some kind of like dish where they give you your meat, whether it's like beef or pork, and it's like grilled meat, and then you get the rice paper that you dip in the water, and then you have like fruit like pineapple, star fruit, plantain, and then you have lettuce, herbs like basil, and then you put it all together and you roll it up and you just eat it with like fish sauce or some kind of sauce that comes with it. So that's something we always get if we go out to like a Vietnamese restaurant. That's probably my favorite, besides Bún Thịt Nướng is my other favorite, which is like grilled pork with over like cold rice noodles and greens, like kind of salad greens, and it comes with fried egg rolls on top, and then you pour like some fish sauce, sweet fish sauce on it. It's so good. That's my favorite. Okay, the next question is, oh, I already answered that. What are my favorite foods? Bún Thịt Nướng, or I really like bánh bao and bánh mì. Morning Glory. I like everything I just talked about. There's so much good Vietnamese food. It's hard to choose, but those are my favorites. Okay, the next question is, what is grocery shopping like? So grocery shopping for me as like a Westerner is pretty similar to how I shop in the US. Like I go to a typical grocery store and I, get the ingredients that I use to make my own food, because I don't really cook Vietnamese food. I have a few times in the past, but it's just much easier for me to cook the food that I grew up eating and like know how to make. So that's usually what I'll do, is just kind of buy Western ingredients. The options for produce is so much better here, so I will get probably more like vegetables and fruits than I would have in the US, because we have so many tropical fruits that you don't have in the US. The grocery shopping, however, is like certain things are very, very cheap, very inexpensive. But when it comes to buying like the ingredients that you would use for Western cooking, so like cheese products, canned foods, like some of those things are more expensive than they would be in like a Walmart. So grocery shopping does tend to cost more than it would to eat out, because eating out in Vietnam is very, very cheap. So you'll find that like typical Vietnamese families, I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but my friends eat out a lot. So because like Vietnamese food only costs like $2 or $3 for a meal, they will pretty much strictly like eat out when it comes to their favorite Vietnamese dishes. They will just go out to get them or order them. So that is, I think that's more of what average Vietnamese people do, because like making pho at home or like bún bò, like making those famous Vietnamese dishes costs a lot probably, and it's so much work. Like there are so many ingredients, it takes all day to make them, so it's just much easier to go out to your favorite pho place and just get a bowl of pho for $1 or $2. So that's what most people would do. And the last question I got was, what do you miss about America besides your family? I think the main things that I miss are probably like the clean air and the nature, because we do live in a really big city here and the air pollution can be pretty bad. So I miss that. And I do miss like the ease of shopping. I really miss like just being able to walk into a store and know where everything is, being able to read all the labels on everything, like walk up to someone and ask them questions very easily. I miss that ease of just communication, getting around, because everything is in your native language. So I think those are the things I miss the most about America, but I have adapted pretty well to my life here, and I have to say, I think I prefer living here. Pros outweigh the cons for sure for me. Like for my preference of lifestyle, I just find that my quality of life is a lot better living in Vietnam. So those are all the questions I got on my Instagram. I know it's not very many, but this is my first video back, so please like comment other questions you might have, other ideas you have, and I'm excited to kind of get back into this and share more with you guys. So thank you so much for listening and for watching. Please subscribe, please turn on the notifications. and I'll see you guys in my next video.